In the name of Allah, we open the video. Zakat is considered one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and under specific conditions, it becomes a mandatory duty for Muslims. Those who meet the conditions for zakat are obligated to pay it immediately without delay. Its obligation has been established in the Quran, the Sunnah, and by scholarly consensus, and therefore ignorance of it is not excusable. Evidence of its obligation in the Quran includes the verse mentioned earlier, and in the prophetic Sunnah, the Prophet's instructions to Mu'adh bin Jabal when he was sent to Yemen, saying, "Inform them that Allah has made it obligatory for them to pay sadaqah from their wealth to be given to their poor." The zakat was imposed early in the 2nd year of the Hijrah, which is the same time that fasting was imposed. The zakat holds great significance as it is considered an essential pillar of the Islamic economic system. To underscore its importance and obligation, it is mentioned alongside the cornerstone of the religion, prayer, in nearly 30 instances, as in the saying of the Almighty, "And establish prayer, give zakah, and bow to Allah, with those who bow." Allah Most High praises His servants who fulfill the obligations of prayer and zakat, considering it as evidence of their true faith, submission to Allah, and their association of true faith with the hereafter, as in His saying, "Those who establish prayer and give zakah, and who firmly believe in the hereafter." God, glorified and exalted be He, has ordained with His wisdom and justice varying destinies for His servants, and from this disparity comes their differences in sustenance and livelihoods. However, He, glorified and exalted be He, has allocated for the less fortunate a rightful share in the wealth of the more affluent, to be given to the poor as a right, not as charity or voluntary giving. As Allah the Almighty says, "And in their wealth, there was a share for the beggar and the destitute." Thus, zakat functions as a system with social and economic dimensions that ensures solidarity among individuals of society regardless of their social strata. The significance and effectiveness of zakat stem from its inclusiveness of the majority of society members and its substantial amount, representing 2.5% of total wealth, a percentage that guarantees achieving solidarity and eliminating poverty if successfully implemented. As well as in zakat there are benefits for the one who purifies himself, as the benefits of zakat are not limited to the poor, but also bring benefits to the one who gives it and his wealth. It purifies its owner from sins and wrongdoings in the hereafter, and from stinginess, greed, and worldly desires. Through it, God, glory be to Him, disciplines the instinct of ownership in humans by compelling them to give out the money they are naturally inclined to love, willingly and obediently to God, glory be to Him, and zakat increases the wealth of the giver, blesses it, protects it from harm, and also grows faith in the heart of its giver. It is a means for its giver to enter paradise and be saved from hell. Zakat represents a preventive system that works to prevent many problems in society. For example, it prevents many crimes related to theft, robbery, and looting, as it purifies the soul of the poor from resentment and grudge towards society, especially after receiving their right from the wealth of the rich. As zakat limits the tremendous inflation in wealth, which may lead to the monopolization of funds by a specific group in society, thus spreading its control and influence over the entire society in order to increase its wealth without considering the interests of the rest of the parties in society. This great wisdom was indicated by Allah, glorified and exalted be He, in His saying, "So that wealth should not circulate only among those of you who are rich." For more religious instructions, please subscribe and activate the notifications button to reconnect with all our newcomers.